The updated Model 3's details have been made public. Tesla is the biggest winner in the bloody price war in the Chinese auto industry. In this video, we're about to show you the last opportunity in America to purchase a Tesla for a ridiculously cheap cost. If you don't want to miss any of these incredible innovations, keep watching the video. Tesla's credit rating upgraded to investment grade. Are Tesla's price cuts over for good this time? In recent months, Tesla's credit rating from Moody's, a prestigious worldwide credit rating organization, has been raised from the junk grade of Ba1 to the investment grade of Baa3. This is the second credit rating company to do so, following S&P's decision to include Tesla in its blue chip stocks in October last year. The market clearly found this fascinating information as Tesla's share price increased by 7.82% the day it was announced. However, it's important to remember that these ratings are lagging indicators and shouldn't be used as a basis for investment decisions. Instead, it's better to focus on long-term stable growth investment targets such as real estate, the US stock market, or individual companies like Apple, which has been a regular performer in recent years. Modifications to federal aid for the least expensive Tesla Model 3. The US government recently announced that the cheapest version of Tesla Model 3 will no longer be eligible for federal assistance due to its Chinese-made LFP batteries, which do not satisfy the requirements for federal tax credits. Customers in the United States interested in purchasing the cheapest Tesla model are advised to act swiftly and search for in-stock vehicles rather than placing an order. To qualify for the tax credit, the cars must be delivered by March 31st. Customers may also be eligible for up to $7,500 in CVRP Renewable Energy Vehicle Assistance Program subsidies, depending on their income. Tesla Model 3 influence on resale value. Since September of last year, the resale value has reduced by approximately $11,000 or more than 21%. This decline is likely attributable to the general softening of the US economy, which has impacted the resale value of used automobiles. However, the impact on Tesla's resale value is even more significant due to the car's high selling price and the current low price of new vehicles. Therefore, consumers who purchase Tesla vehicles at higher prices may experience a more significant loss in resale value. Customers who only require a car for city commuting and do not intend to purchase full self-driving may find the current discounts an excellent opportunity to purchase a new Model 3 at a reduced price. Strategies for reducing losses. If you want to minimize losses when selling your car, it is recommended to prolong your holding time. This will significantly decrease the average loss rate you absorb. For those who bought a car at a high point over a year ago and are now considering selling, it is suggested to think twice before making a decision, especially given the current economic instability. Extending holding time for cars. One option to consider is extending the holding time and addressing potential warranty issues. Recently, Tesla began selling an extended warranty product in the US that can be purchased through the mobile app. This warranty covers an additional 2 years or 25,000 miles of security for the car body but does not include the powertrain or consumables. Whether this extended warranty is worth buying depends on individual circumstances, but investing in an emergency fund may be a better option for some. New Model 3 features. For For those interested in the latest technology and not concerned about resale value, there are updates regarding the upcoming Model 3. A website that tracks Tesla's activities has released details indicating that the new model will have a smoother front bumper shape to reduce air resistance and an additional camera in the air intake area to compensate for blind spots. The new Model 3 will have 3 cameras, possibly at the B pillar with 2 more camera locations. While this information is currently only available to the US, it may be extended to other countries. Highland Project Tesla Model 3 upgrades. The Tesla Model 3 project in Highland has undertaken some upgrades, including adding a camera with 5 million pixels to produce images with greater clarity and distinction. The temperature sensor can be removed and replaced with a global positioning system to ascertain the external temperature using weather data, but this may not be accurate if the vehicle is parked indoors. The interior will also undergo modifications, including applying Alcantara fabric to the wooden accent. Changes may also be made to the central control interface, but the differences in operation should be insignificant. However, the Juniper project, the transformation plan for Model Y, may not debut until after Model 3 or even in the following year. Those awaiting the HW 4.0 Model Y may therefore require more patience. And that completes our video for today. We hope you enjoyed learning the incredible updates and details of Tesla Model 3. Which of them are you most excited about? Tell us in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Tech Browse for more content such as this.